A sales tax item can be created by clicking on the Item button, then New, and then selecting it in the Item Type window. Use this type of item to calculate a single sales tax at a specific rate that you pay to a single tax agency. The sales tax item setup allows you to put in an item name and description just like other item setups, but it also allows you to select the single sales tax rate as a percentage and then the tax agency which you set up as a vendor. So let's set up a new sales tax item and call it Bayshore, and let's say the sales tax rate is 7% and the tax agency is City of Bayshore. Now let's save the item and go to our invoice. If you notice on our invoice and look in the far right column, you will see some of our items are taxable and some are not taxable. The way the sales tax function works in QuickBooks is that on an invoice, sales receipt, credit memo, etc., sales tax will be computed based on whether an item is taxable, and then it adds up all the taxable amounts and applies the sales tax rate accordingly. The sales tax calculated shows up on the bottom right of the invoice, and you can see the sales tax item or group that is used to calculate sales tax. If we click on the drop-down menu, you will see all the available sales tax choices. The default sales tax item that's used is based on your default setup either at the customer level or at the preference level. Keep in mind you can always charge, or I should say change, what sales tax item or group to use at the transaction level by clicking on this drop-down menu and making a new choice. A sales tax group item is a composite of sales tax items and is necessary to create when a sales tax rate includes a breakdown of who is supposed to get what. To create a sales tax group item, go to the item list and select New under the Item button and select the last type. Put in the item name and description you want to use and then select the sales tax items in the window below to determine what makes up the sales tax group. Once you select the individual sales tax items, the total group rate will be calculated, and this is the rate that will be used. So as an example, let's create a Bayshore County sales tax group by selecting the various Bayshore sales tax items available. So once we are done, we will have a new sales tax group rate of 7.3%. And if we go to our invoice, we will now see we have available this new sales tax group item to select if needed. As you charge sales tax through your various sales transactions, QuickBooks will keep track at the detail and summary level what has been collected and therefore owed. Later in the course, we will address how to pay sales tax when it is due and show you how to do it the correct way.